Hello, hello. I'm Josh, and with us we have Biggie. I run Squatch Topic PA. He runs the Great Outdoors Biggie. Also, he is known as Songa, just as I am known as Dedelehe, which is our Native American names. Just so anybody wants to know what those words meant. Songa means strong. Dedelehe means warrior. But yeah, we're today are here to do a Squash Topic recap on some of the things that went down this weekend because this weekend got pretty wild, actually. Got pretty wild. Okay, I don't see nobody in here yet, so I guess we'll give it a minute.
I just now got the notification.
You just now got the notification?
That's why my phone went do.
Okay.
Was getting the notification, so that's how behind it is.
Okay. So YouTube is lagging on the
Yes, it
notifications. Hello, what's up, Gooden?
Gooden's Auto, hello.
How are you? Maybe I should put my glasses on. Darn. I didn't want to wear my glasses.
Yeah, but you can't see without.
I gotta see the messages. Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? I gotta put my glasses on so I can see the messages. How's everybody doing today? I see Jessica's in here too. Good, good, good. You're getting better. All right. Yeah, I know healing's a slow process. That sucks. But I'm glad you're doing well and there's no infection or nothing. That's definitely a positive. You have been in our prayers. Most definitely. So, we got 7 people in here now. Uh, Skunky, when's our next one time out? I'm not sure, but based on current events, I've been thinking about we had a hitchhiker come here, and it was there was a 21-inch print I found. My wife casted it, and it's the one Biggie's getting. Makes me kind of want to start searching the woods around where I live as well. So we might be getting more live hunts in because I'm going to start doing stuff a little closer. Because if they're coming up to my house now, I mean, obviously, Biggie and I were on the phone, and he's seen I tracked them back into the ravine behind the house. So we're probably going to be getting more hunts in, guys. I'm going to start doing more local stuff as well as the hot spot. Hey, what's up, Danny? David Leonard, what's up? Love your call. But yeah, as far as next time, I'm not sure when we're going back out to the hot spot. But when we do go back out, we will be getting more casts done. We will be doing a lot, you know. Unfortunately for Saturday, I went out Friday night and my back was bothering me. And then Saturday, my back was bothering me even worse. So Biggie, being the good old fella he is, decided to push me to set surveillance up around the property, which I did. I set up 2 full spectrum cameras on the property. I also set up night vision binoculars on the property, and I also set up my task cam for recording audio all through the night. Did I have a chance to go over any of it yet? No. But we do have all those resources that I need to review. Biggie, tell everybody how your weekend was, buddy.
My weekend went pretty good. I seen a lot of cool stuff. Watched Squatch Topic do the music. Can't do it on YouTube because of copyrights, but they do dance. Boy, they dance. They love the music. They bob along and they start doing their little dancing. You can hear the little thumping on the ground, and Yeah, it's pretty nice weekend, and
Herman the Worm.
heart to heart talk with him, and when he did that, the video shows they surrounded him. They made themselves known. They were there. Uh,
Yeah, they took my hat.
if I was in that situation or whatever like that, even though I have been in that situation, and I know for me being in that spot like that, um, it's not a really good. I mean, it's not a bad feeling, but it's not a real good feeling either. You get really scared. If you ain't scared, then you're not seeing these creatures. And
I thought I was going to get thrown off the balcony.
I was waiting for it, but it was an awesome weekend.
Well, let's start off with Friday. Everybody that wished me a happy birthday, thank you. Y'all made me feel so special, and thank you. Biggie, you sent me all kinds of birthday wishes, even from my dog. But we were doing the EVPs and stuff, and I'm doing that along with my Squatch hunts. Not to try to listen to spirits. Not that I'm not after ghosts. But what I'm coming to realize is that uh, with the EVPs that we're collecting, a lot of the vocal responses we get are actually in tune with what's going on with the Sasquatch type activity I'm happening in my spot. And I know you've been experimenting with stuff of that nature too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I did it when you were doing lives. I set up my EVP and I texted in the live chat, and pretty much the EVPs were going back to back. Like it would say one thing, like for instance, when you came across the bush, there was eye shine behind the bush. It said bush on your end and cover on my end, or vice versa. I can't remember. One of them said cover, one of them said bush, and it was kind of funny. The Bigfoot was behind the bush doing the eye shine from the bush. So does it go
Yeah.
together? I mean, it seemed like it was to me.
Well, I think it was going together at one time when it really captivated me on the EVP aspect of it was whenever Weasel was down there with me and we were doing that. And the way it was coming in, it said there's lights. We had our flashlights on. And it said there's two men here. Yeah, obviously there's two men there. And then I told Weasel to hit the tree one time, and he did one tree knock, and then it goes, "Oh, it's them." So I mean, it's just ironic. Or it says, "I'm going to touch you," and then my equipment shuts off, and then I feel something push me from behind, and then there's nothing there.
Yeah, I came into an experience like that before too, or whatever. I had one run across the trail. I heard it come in, and then it said tap tap, and then boom, it was gone, and I could feel the wind off from it and everything. And it was running bipedal. It scared me, yeah. Uh,
Thank you,
but
Jessica. But Friday night, um, when we got near the end of the hunt, my back was hurting so bad, like I just had to lay down. I mean, I didn't mean to sound like a punk or not, but I've had a back injury before, and the cold really gets you. So when I was laying on the ground, we started hearing what sounded like dogs, but they didn't sound like dogs. They sound like something mimicking dogs in a sense. But I asked my wife if the dogs across the road were out. They were not.
I have a little clip on that if you want to hear them.
Okay, I'm wondering if it's the same clip I was going to get ready to play. Let's hear what you got.
It's probably the same one. It's probably the one I sent you.
Because I got two clips.
Okay, I got one. You want to hear it?
Yes, please.
Okay. My bad, guys. Let me know if it's too loud.
No, I want everyone to hear. I have no weapons on me, just so you know. Is that the only one you have?
Yeah,
Here, let me. What's up, CP? How you doing? I'm glad you joined us tonight. Let me see. This one here is. Play. My speaker must not be hooked up on the computer. Yeah, it says it is. Does this one play?
Did you replace the speaker?
Oh, no, I didn't replace the speaker. Oh, phooey farts.
So you didn't bring one of the speakers up from your downstairs?
No, never mind. My speakers got broke on the computer. I forgot about that. But yeah, we heard barking, and it was like a pack. It sounded like a pack of dogs, but they weren't no coyotes. I mean, they were deep. Jess, can I see your phone, please?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to do it from the computer.
Yeah. And Skunk Ape has a
But too, when
message
the
on there.
went off or whatever, it wasn't sounding like normal dog barks. It was sounding more like
Between.
dog barks.
Yeah, it sounded almost like Skunk Ape. It sounded like almost like people trying to mimic dogs.
That's what it sounded like, yeah.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna forward these to my wife.
Kind of stuff, right?
No, it wasn't like that. It was something different. Hang on.
Oh, David Leonard, how you doing?
I know I sent them to her. Messenger.
I'm
X
fade.
out of her camera. Exit out of the camera. Okay, now I gotta find me in here. Because I know I sent it to her over the weekend. I think it was Friday. Come on, where
You
you
want
at?
me to find it?
I'm scrolling. There we go. I think this is. Yes, here we go. I don't know if this is in the right order, though. I have no weapons on me, just so you know. I don't know if you guys were able to hear the barking.
Experiment here with everybody.
They're saying experiment on here. Let me push the barks again. See if... Yeah, I think this is. Yes, here we go. I don't know if this is in the right order, though. Nope, it's playing my messages now. Oh, no, it's not. It's showing me on YouTube on her phone now. Oh, crap. Now I gotta scroll back. Did you guys hear the barks, though? I'll look for it again. I'm sorry. Here we go. Here, I'll play the barks again. I have no weapons on me. Alright. Like, they sounded like dogs, but it sounded like a dog being mimicked by something bigger. And if y'all watched the video we did last night where we cleaned up the casts, that really big dog man print, when you look at it, when we said it looked like it took a step with the front and then the back one came and pivoted to change its direction. What's ironic is that where we pulled that cast from was, yeah, I don't take weapons out there with me. But whenever we went back, that big track that we casted was probably about 20 yards away from where my head was laying at on the ground.
I don't like weapons either.
But I mean, and if you looked at the print that we casted, that back foot when it planted, it was facing the direction where I was. That was, yeah. That was kind of alarming. I mean, the Sasquatch is one thing, but the dog man, especially when there's a pack of them and there's more than one, that kind of makes your hair stand up, man. I'll keep a squatching, you keep a watching. So, what do you think? What's your take on what happened in that situation right there?
My take on it, when they came through or whatever, and they were doing that barking and all that and carrying on, it was like a pack of coyotes out.
I think that they were, yeah, no, Biggie likes a dog, man. That's why I'm talking to him about it. I think they were on a hunting party.
I think so too, and I think if you would have stayed in the area or whatever, you probably wouldn't have liked it. Because they were on hunting mode, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, we just found drag marks right by that spot too. So after I left there, something got dragged from that spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you guys a picture of the Great Outdoors dog, man.
Your history, your theory of always nearby. Yes. Yes, Skunky. I do believe that whenever there is,
Sasquatch.
anytime you see Squatch, there's going to be Dogman near. They work together. I mean, they hunt together. Hey, what's up, Tarla? How you doing? You had to pick up the boy from school. Our daughter came home from school early today because she threw up during the Valentine's Day party. Unfortunately, she's in bed already.
Right here.
Been in bed for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Here. And then the Bigfoot right there.
See, a lot of people, if you don't have a trained eye and you don't know specifically what you're looking for, you're not going to see it. They, here, I'll give you guys prime examples of what I'm talking about. Let me go into my photo account here. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. If you don't know what you're looking for, you're not going to find it. All right. Hang on. My computer's slow right now. Not too slow. Search without opening another tab. X. I don't care about that. I want my pictures. Okay. We'll go down. I'll turn the camera around in a moment here. Show you stuff I'm talking about. Library. So my mouse is kind of messed up on the computer.
How you doing, bud?
Who's in? Hey, Todd Mitchell, how you doing? Okay, I'm in my Bigfoot file here. Let me blow this up. Flip my camera around. Show you guys some things I'm talking about here. Where's my camera flippy? Is this it? I think. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You see this picture right here? Is that red outline? Watch this. I'm going to click on it. I'll show you the original picture too. The reason there's a red outline on there is because if the red outline was on there, you would see nothing. Absolutely nothing. But if you zoom in on the picture, which I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Come on, zoom.
It should be like a magnifying thing where you can click in on it, going on it.
Nah. I'm in a app, not a. I'm in my because this is for like from my phone to the computer, so it ain't gonna let me zoom. But all right, I'll show you. I know I got a zoomed in pic of it. If you look, use a keen eye. You don't see nothing in this, but look right here, right where my mouse is. There's two eyes. Here's a head. It comes down to the shoulder, which extends down to here.
You want me to come over there and see if I can get it to zoom?
No, that's all right, Josh. I got it. Because there's the original picture. You don't see nothing, but look right there. Now that you have your eye on that spot, you see it? Down the bottom should have been a drag line. Oh yeah, that's a tree bend down there from our spot. The Biggie's showing you. Jessica took 81 photos, I believe, while we were down there, and we shared them with Biggie. Once again, the same picture. It's right there. Look how big that is compared to me. I'm right here. That's right there. All right. They don't want you to see them. You ain't gonna see them unless you know what you're looking for. These are just tracks. What you showing me, baby? Just showing me her phone.
This is all stuff.
Totally kill that little sizzle. You would totally kill that thing or die trying. Well, I'm not out for a kill at all. I'm just here to study their demeanor, behavior, what they eat, stuff of that nature. I'm not out to hurt any of them.
Apple.
But I mean, if you want to try to kill one, go ahead and have fun trying. It's hard to kill what you can't see. Here's a trail cam photo. They turned my camera, but right here, up in the tree, you got a head, comes down the spine. There's its bum, and then the knees come up, hook in and grasp the tree, and then his arms are coming around the tree holding it. That's where they sleep at, guys. Yes, I died trying. They hide too well. Yeah, they do hide well. I mean, look at that. That's
She
cloaked.
says that she can see a similar thing behind the tree, behind the one that you highlighted.
Really?
Yeah.
We're right in here, probably. But yeah, that's an old picture actually. This is where we camp at. This is where we set our hammocks up when we're down there. And they sleep in those trees right above us. There's a close up of it right there. As you see again, the head. You have the back, the butt. You can see the knee right here where it comes down where the foot is holding the tree. And then up here the arms. But then I went on an interview with Michael Adams, and he noticed he's coming off the sides here as if they're throwing stuff. I'm wondering if it was sleeping or if it was hunting in this picture. I don't know. It's the X. Then Friday night, that did freak me out with the dog men. I ain't gonna lie. Then Saturday, I was really sore. So that's ironic about this here is this board wasn't here. It was just this asterisk like, but this board, I was on a video chat with Biggie and he told me to put another board across a structure that was on the ground, a glyph. And then when I came back the next time, they didn't touch the one that I laid across, but they added that to this. That was weird.
Yes, they did, and that was a good idea from Biggie.
You don't think they everyone's visible? I mean, you tell me you're going to see something like that. Seriously. There's clearly, you could see eye, nose, mouth, chin, cheekbone, cranium, forehead, eyebrow structure. Come on now. People say they can't do that. That was from this picture right here. Because it was right up here where that little bend is. You don't even see nothing there. That's what I'm getting at. You ain't going to see them unless you know what you're looking for. Like, I don't know what that is. That was in one of the pictures. But that was a dog, man. Weasel is the one who took this photo his first weekend down there. But you see elongated snout. My friend Steve put it through a 3D image 3D thing, and this is how it came out as a 3D image. But if you look right here, let me zoom. Oh, it'll let me zoom this picture in. Not my trail cam pictures. Ain't that something? I'll show you guys why I was scared. Oh, it ain't going. There we go. There we go. This is why I was scared out there when them dog guys were barking. All right, look. You have this one right here. Obviously, you tell that's the size of a person, size of a big person. But look right here. This one's even bigger. How big that thing is. These are the things that were rolling up on me Friday night. That's what you guys heard in the background. Those things. And that's what we got those casts of. We got 2 casts of them. We have that really big one, which I'm thinking might be this one, but I'm not sure. But then we got a smaller version of the same species, smaller cast. But these are what you guys heard barking. Yeah, the black one is real defined. But I think this is a juvenile. But this picture was almost 3 years ago. I mean, not quite, but almost 3 years ago. But Mr. Weasel is the one who took this photo. What happened was we were down at camp and we heard 3 tree knocks real loud. And he started recording and then he turned around. And then when he went home, he was reviewing the footage and he screenshotted it. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he brightened it up everything and then sent it back and showed what was there. But yeah, this is a recap of everything. But I wanted to show you guys those cloaked pictures so you know, like, how the things roll, you know.
Oh, that's that footprint.
Yeah, that footprint there is 13 inches. That's Chaka. Notice the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many toes we get on every single cast we pull? 6.
6 toes. Everyone I've seen.
Again, that picture haunts me now since Friday night. Then there's this one. There's another one of them dog men. But look at behind it. Look right behind it. You see that right there? That, my friends, is a white Sasquatch. That is a white one. That there is its dog. Okay? Do your dogs react any differently when they hear dogmen barking versus regular dog? Jessica, you were in the house whenever those dogs were going off. Did our dogs react at all?
That's one of the dog prints there at Squatch Topic PA.
Like, did they cower? Did they bark? Did they do anything?
Blue seemed confused and Sparky barked, but he barks at everything.
So Sparky got freaked out, started barking, and Blue looked confused. Okay. That's the best I could give you there, Skunk Cake, because I wasn't in the house with them. My wife was. But here's this a little bit taller picture.
I kept having to tell Sparky to shut up because he was going to wake up the kids.
Now look at the height. You see where the top of his head is. Both ears are pointed. You have your snout. Red eye shine. As you can see, the eye shine is red from Dog Man. Sasquatch eyes are black. Okay? When you look at them through night vision. When you look at them, when you put white light on them, they show up either anywhere from a green to a blue to a white to an amber. Dog Man's are red. But let's look at this picture. Now, you see, coming down, here's his neck. It comes down That's his body coming down here, the whole length of this tree. He was leaned out. So they are big. They're real big. That was a gift I made. That's my actual body hair on there. That's my hair on the head too. I wanted to gift them. And I didn't mean for it to look like a Blair Witch doll. There's Weasel. Here's how I do camp when we're out there. Skunk Cave, you talking about want to come out here with Biggie, buddy? And there's how you be camping.
Nice setup.
Oh yeah, I love it. There's that X. I don't like that X. Now I noticed something, guys. I've been reviewing trail cam footage. This X produces a black phenomena that happens at it, whereas the Mega X produces a purple aura with its stuff. I don't get it. So we got a black deal going on, a purple deal going on. The other X that we found up there, I put the trail cam on it. We only got 78 pictures from it, or 76, one or the other. And nothing really exciting happened but a snowstorm that I've noticed. I didn't look intently. This is how we do our camp. You go out there, stay days at a time down there, depending on weather. This is one of the units I use.
Sparky.
Matter of fact, Biggie, when you come out, I'll let you use that, put one of your cards in it, and anything you get on that card you use on your channel. Okay, buddy?
Yes, sir.
This is a still shot from IR video I took. This was kind of weird, actually, at night. That's an eye shine. I don't know what this is going on here. But there's video to this, too.
Almost looks like you can see the face there, the face feature there.
This almost looks like a dog man right here. I don't know, though. Now, this is just night vision still shots from the hammock. You see how big that eye is? How big that eye socket, eyeball is. You can see that where the iris meets the pupil on this picture. Their eyes are the size of a tennis ball. They're lying. Hello, Mama Bear Claw. There's Dawn Juan. My daughter drew that picture. She said this is a Bigfoot. That's his footprint. And those are eye shines in the background. I love it. There's Dawn Juan's post that he sent in. I'll read it to you. It says, Bigfoot, huh? That was me last night, or last week. That's before I took a Friday night camping trip with Josh Joyner, my co-worker that I've called crazy for the last 2 years. Now I look crazy telling people what I've seen and heard. You're not on the top of the food chain in that valley. This was not easy for me to post. Believe what you want. Most of you know I invited you here. And you know me, I'll call your BS. Nothing moves like that. Quiet watching you. I got instant goosebumps and almost teared up when it did a loud double whoop. I didn't sleep in the hammock on the ground beside the fire. Felt much safer. Thanks for reading. I hope you enjoyed my first encounter with this species. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We love you too, Mama Barclaw. What's Skunk Gabe say? If the Bigfoots indeed fallen angels and Nephilims, where do you think the dogmen originate from? I do not know the origins of the dogman per se, but I do know that if you go back into the ancient depictions of Saint Christopher, which would be Catholic, that they had he is depicted as coming from a race of giants whom were cannibals and had dog heads. So I mean that's a depiction of a dog man in my eyes. And then when the Americas, the earliest lineage I've been able to find linked to that was from the Inuit culture, and they had called it the Adlet. Biggie, does this picture look familiar to you?
Yes, it does. I have that same picture.
You took that picture. Him and I were on a video chat one day. I was laying in my hammock, and he started taking screenshots. Look at that right there. How long did that go on for? About an hour and a half?
It went all the way up until morning time. Yeah, it was.
It literally came underneath our tarps because it was raining that night. And see, there's a single eye shine before it was a double. There's a little bit brighter. Hang on. Your single eye shine.
And
Single eye shine.
there was also
double.
Honey.
Yeah, yes, dear.
Turn off the light beside you and see if that gets rid of the glare on the computer screen.
Okay.
Because that's all I can see is you.
Oh. Yeah, that's double eye shine right there. That's the tree that the head of my hammock was tied off on. It was watching me and Biggie have a video chat, chilling underneath of our tarps that we had over our hammocks.
There was double right here, too. If you guys see it right here, there was double there, right here, and double right there.
Yeah, they literally came underneath of the hammocks. Or not the hammocks, underneath the tarps. It was just watching us. Weasel was laying there in his hammock sleeping. He was tied off. Weasel would have been going this way. I was coming this way. So he was watching me. Weasel was sleeping. And every time he'd move, you would see the eyes would turn and look at him. And every once in a while, they'd go that way to look at the woods. And then just start watching Biggie and I again. All night long. But yeah. That's creepy.
Same night I seen Chaka full body stand out from behind the tree, seen half of the body, shine the light on her. She went back in behind the tree, and then later she was in between a V of a tree, about I don't know, I'll say probably about 20 foot from Josh. And then all of a sudden she went on all fours this way and then came back across the backside of the screen on all fours. That was an awesome night.
This is an area where we do our hunts at. Right about, this is the ravine right in here. Okay. As you see, camp sits about right up in here. So I give you an idea in the directions where how much space is in this area when I'm looking down the hill from camp. I'm looking down this way. Because if I look this way, you have the neighbor's property. And then if you look this way, you have the other neighbor's property. That's where I always tell you guys you see the lights at. So give a little bit of clarity. That was a night vision photo I took. There was a video with that. And then I turned it into a t-shirt. That was a handprint I casted to turn it out like Pope. 21-inch print. Wish we would have casted that instead of the hand. That's the hand when casted. That's the original. That's the handprint before we casted it.
That's nice.
It didn't look nice casted. Oh, the apples. Yeah, that's something that we do down there. We put apples on really tall sticks and watch them with night vision all night, see if anything takes them. But what's crazy is when something does take them, your night vision gets all staticky and doesn't work right. And then you go back and you get your stuff reset and you look and an apple's gone. I don't get it. Here's another overview. You see right here is camp. Wait. Right here. That's camp right there where that heart is. So when I'm looking this way, you're seeing this property here. When I'm looking this way, you know, you're seeing up in here. But when I'm looking down there, you see all that going on down there? That's all woods. And the pictures that Biggie's going to be showing you guys of whatever had them dancing, I was on the balcony right here, and I had the camera facing down in here, just for reference. This, we try to get audio. I had this all set up, ground, so I could hear footfalls. These are all condenser microphones. We were hearing stuff, and then you go back, check the audio, you don't hear it on the audio. I don't get it. There's a thermal I used. That was a nice gift that I left them before.
Truly have it.
This is a water hole that is closest to camp. And like I was saying, there's a property right here. And then there's a little dock. I don't think they use this water hole. I think they use this one right here. But the problem with this is, I mean, yeah, I could come down from the road and drop down in and drop a trail camera. But the issue with this is I do not know these property owners, and I don't want to go on their property without their permission.
Hey, Josh, can I say something about that picture, though?
Yeah.
Can you go back to it? Now, look at it. Don't it almost look like two Sasquatch prints in puddle of water?
Where?
The two waters. The two waters. Don't it almost look like Sasquatch prints? Like there's steps.
Oh. That'd be crazy if you caught a Sasquatch on Google Earth, wouldn't it?
Just saying, though, it looks almost like two Sasquatch prints. In
Supposedly they did.
Supposedly they did, really.
Yes.
This is the other water hole, but look at the coloration of the water. It's different. Now, I'd assume they would come here too, but because camp is over here. You say? And that's what I wonder, like, at night when Weasel was down there, he got from here, came up this steep slope. This is steep. And it popped out here in such a shorter amount of time. And I seen two sets of his foot going down, but none of his coming up. But I saw 21-inch tracks. This is a water route that I think they would take from my campsite. I think that's where they would go for water, to that direction. And then that's the directions I think they would take to that water hole. Now here's site 1. This is site 2 over here. That X that we have the trail camera up is right here. The Mega X is right over here. RX, site 1, would be about right here. Yeah, right up in here. Yeah, this is a recap. I'm just showing you guys everything that's been going on with Squatch Topic through all the time. And you see what the area looks like. It's all farmland and it's all woods. I mean, there's miles upon miles of land. Oh, just showed me something. Here, I'll show you guys. Apparently, this is on Google Earth, satellite photo in Colorado.
Nice. It's got a Sasquatch going across the grass.
That's just found that. That's cool. Good job, Jess. Here's your phone back. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh, definitely.
Now this here, like I said, I've been studying them for 5 years now. And on this side of the road, which is site 1, is what I call this side, and that side is site 2, okay? Now, these lines here, if they were coming across the road into the camp area and they needed to break away for a drink, I'd assume they would come to this water hole or that water hole down there. All right, now what I've noticed is their hunting patterns. Yeah, she is on a job. She always is.
Yeah, look at the original photo right
The
there.
original photo? Let's see, baby. Here's the original photo. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
It has the latitude and longitude right there on it too.
Here, I'll hold this there if anybody wants to write this down to look this up themselves.
Can't see it. Push it up. What the bottom of it says.
Latitude's right there.
Oh, there you go.
Look at the screen.
Folks,
Up there.
hang on. There it is.
Josh.
What?
38 degrees, 16, 4 north, 108, 32 west, 2 miles.
So you can just show them what it's titled too.
And it's on. And did you find this on Google, Jess?
Yeah, I just
It says, "Does Google Maps capture first evidence of Bigfoot?" Question mark. Here's your phone. All right, now right here, these yellow lines from where I camp at. This is the hunting pattern I noticed. They go down along this ravine, and they cut back up, and they hook up around in here. That's where they're chasing the deer at. That's where all these deer trails are. So they're tagging the deer all along through here, and they're chasing them in that loop. That cemetery Mike Tornacosta came and visited is right here. But these green dots are all the different places where I have seen Sasquatches. Like literally have seen them. So they're pretty heavy in this area. I'm camping in the right spot. This is a toy I gave them. I gave them this G.I. Joe, and I gave them this He-Man toy. And when I gave it to them on the gifting rock, this toys would always be found together. Always together over a 3-month period. And what happened was that one day I came back and they laid them on the gifting rock just like this is how it was left. They had broken the arm off, and then I guess they wanted to see what was on the inside. They field dressed it right down the middle. But they left it just like that on the rock where I gave it to them from after playing with it for 3 months. Look at that ugly fella. There's a little tree structure. That's how thick it is down there, Biggie. So you know, bro, it's a jungle in there.
Nice. Yeah,
There's a tree bend
pictures
right here.
right here. It's pretty thick.
Yes, as far as you can see right now and back in there, you can't.
There's a track. It's not a very good track, but it's a track.
True, Josh?
Yeah. There's a tree bend. This one is right next to where we camp at. Not a very big one. That's what I call the doorway. This is where I go in the woods at.
That's lovely.
This is before YouTube. I don't want to load. This is what happens when you establish a gifting spot and they know that it is their gifting spot and you find tracks that right up to it. This is what happens. I have my gifting spot established with them. Animal tracks would go around that location. And then every once in a while you see a stray set of tracks go to that rock. And when you do, this is the result. Now, if you look, I'll show you. You have a heel impression right here. And then it comes and it widens out. They stepped on this poor sucker. That's what happens when you steal Sasquatch's food. Poor raccoon. I like raccoons. This was my first piece of footage.
Josh, did you answer Skunk Ape's question of if any of the neighbors has seen any Bigfoot or Dogman sightings?
My father-in-law has seen the Dogman once. Biggie has seen the Dogman too on the same property, being on the phone with me. The neighbor down the road who owns that barn down there has seen what do you call it? The Sasquatches down there. And I mean, when you go to the church down there, that's one of the subjects that are brought up. Who's seen the Bigfoots this week? This is the inside of a bunker I made for surveillance. I had my tripod set up in there. They took every stick out of there. They took it, threw all my sticks down in the ravine, and then they picked every stick up off the ground. Every single one of them. See how nice that was built? I'd just post up in there and survey that hillside. And they took every stick. That's actually footage from inside of there. And when I look at this, when I went back in the card, I put the card in my phone and deleted the card, which made me all upset, is because you see this right here. If you look in the next picture, that's not there no more. That mass. It's right here. That wasn't there in the next picture. And also, you can faintly see double eye shine right here and here. There.
Looks like poop.
You can barely see it. That is poop, buddy. There's the gifting spot where I originally gave them that toy. See, I give them a bunch of food. I have the Sasquatch shaking hands with the G.I. Joe. They played with it for 3 months. So they broke it. I used to go in mine shafts and stuff. This is what I was wearing down there at night because they used to throw rocks at me. They quit over time, but I used to have to wear this setup down there because they throw rocks at me. What's up, Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot? What's happening? Here's Chaka. This was on my trail cam. Are you surprised after all these years of you romping through the area, they haven't moved on? Seems like they don't mind the interaction with you. Well, you figure, Skunk Ape, I go out there, I play music for them. I give them food, fresh produce in the wintertime when they don't have it for foraging. You know, I hook them up. But this is, she took my trail camera off my tree. There's a timestamp on it. I found the trail camera laying face down in the leaves. The only reason I found it is because the strap was sticking out. Thank you, Tennessee. I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is another pic from that series. Just the side of the head. I'm curious of whether or not this head was actually sideways or if the camera was sideways because it was taken off the tree. But also, if you look over here, we have the fingers. Every print that I get that I've casted, my wife has casted out there, has, if you notice, 6 fingers. They have 6 toes, but 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't really tell on the fingers on these pictures, but they all have 6 toes. Everything that we cast, except for the Dogman prints. The Dogman have 4 toes. There's a further out picture of the area where we do our hunts. We're right here, and as you see, it's all woods and farmland. Cows outnumber people. This is the gear I take out. My daughter used to have me take this teddy bear for protection. That's my original gear setup. Like I wear hearing aids when I go out there. I have my binoculars, trail cams, headlamp, night vision. I took notes on everything with that notebook up in there. I have maps of the area, of both topographical and I have satellite view.
Nice stuff.
This picture here, I notice in a lot of the Squatch areas, you got trees laying down like these, and then you have them going across and whatnot. I think what it is because they don't want their tracks being found by their prey. So they walk on these to cover themselves up. That's my hypothesis. I can't say I'm right. I can't say I'm wrong. It's what I think.
It makes sense.
This is what is this supposed to be? Oh, yeah. See how they pile up in here? You know darn well, and a whole bunch of trees going to sit there and fall in the same wedge like that naturally, especially when there's no roots to them and all that. These trees are full length, and they are wedged in between these trees and stacked like they're trying to make a small wall or something of that nature. You see what I mean? We find out a lot out there. Trees woven into trees. This is the original. When it was on, still on my night vision of those eyes, that double eye shine. As you can see, you see where you're looking into it at. I recorded that on my phone because I wanted to send that to somebody, and I didn't feel like waiting for the card. All right. This deer, once again, back at the gifting rock. Every once in a while, you get a stray set of tracks. One day, this deer tracks came up along the way and tried to feed off of apples I had left. I went out the next day. I seen scuffs in the ground where the deer got spooked, and I followed those tracks, and it led to this. Now, first off, before we get to the gory, I want you to notice the legs. Those are both compound fractures bending different directions. Okay? This deer was not ran over, it's in the middle of the woods. And how far can a deer go without a head? Now, what's ironic about this situation is you have both front legs are compound fractures. This deer got beat up. And up here is the fragments of its head. Whatever beat it up, broke its legs, put its head on this log, and stepped on it. Those are fragments of skull, brain, tuft of fur, and there's even an eye in there. So, whatever did this literally squished its head on top of that log. And I find it ironic that the tracks from this deer went up to the gifting rock and then peeled out, and then this is the carnage that came into play.
Almost kind of looks like a dog face there too, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Where at? I'll zoom back in.
To the left of the tree. Yeah, that right there. I think it's part of the tree.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you mess with a Sasquatch's gift. At least where I'm at. This is inside the ravine. You see how the hills go up, how steep that is. I mean, they're almost vertical. It's hard to get down in and out of there. And then when we do go down there, we lose reception, and then my live goes all wonky. Once again, this is where the cameras aim at from camp. This is the mining map. I have a theory that there's a possibility that they can also be subterraneous. And these purple lines on here, let me blow this up. I'll show you what I mean. These purple lines are tunnels. Those are mines. And here's the ravine right here. Now here's my father-in-law's. We camp right here on this tier. Okay. There's no tunnels underneath of that spot, but right up over here, when I do the Chaka calls, Chaka always seems to pop out over here somewhere. And it makes me wonder. I had me wondering on the theory of perhaps they could be utilizing mine shafts and things of that nature. I mean, like once again, there's a satellite view from PA Mines Maps PSU.edu. You have the tunnels going here and here, and they separate over the property, which is right here. This is bones that we found there. Kneecap. What's ironic about finding these is you go back, they're gone. Then you leave, you come back a couple weeks later, and where those were, there's a mound. A new mound. There's a tree break. It's not a very big one. Tree bend. That tree break again, as you see where it is adjacent to where. This is where our original fireplace was, or fire pit. There's that picture Weasel took, the original. Here's how I had my stuff set up. My daughter did a picture for me. I hung it up there above my hammock. I had my little fillet knife, my radio, all that. We used to ring a triangle when we went in the woods so they knew it was me. That was a gift I left for him one time. As you see, we gift them well. And we set up with night vision all night long and watching it. When I left this gift, sure enough, they were up there taking at it. But at that time, I had just gotten my night vision binoculars and I was in the dark that night and I could not find where that record button was. There's another gift that I left at the gifting rock. This is the rock that I have where animals get squished for going to. There's another wood pile up. There's Weasel playing ape. There's a track. Toe skids. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toes on that skid. All these tracks are fun. This is where they were digging the one night when we were down there. We found that. We seen ice shine all night, and that's where it was at. You see the girth between the fingers.
Plus, somebody else brought it to my attention too that instead of them using sticks to knock or whatever, they use their hand. Smack.
There's actually a lot of theories on that. There's theories that they use their mouth to do like a mouth popping in a sense. But then there's the theory of them using sticks banging on trees, and then there's other where they would say that they just slapped the tree. I mean, I have not physically seen yet myself how they do it, so I cannot honestly give an answer and quote on that and have it be my word. This is a dog band track right here.
For the rock clacking out there, but
I hear rock clacking whenever I come into the spot. Whenever the van pulls in, sometimes when I step foot in the wood, I start hearing rock clacking real fast.
Yeah, but I think it's because they're busting nuts open to eat the nuts.
That's a possibility too. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. So they're not breaking teeth. These just random tracks that we find around the areas. You know, like our spot is littered. Like you got toes across here. You got the hill plant right here, but you got that big stick in the middle. Well, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toes. That's us surveying the apples. So you got apple right here on a stick. And then I have another apple right here on that log.
Nice.
Can't really reproduce it. I think they do it vocally. There's another apple we were watching. So what we did, we'd set apples up and we'd lay in our hammocks. And we would position the apples within the view of our night vision. That way, if something would take them, we would get them.
So, like this right here, the setup.
And that is actually the same exact picture. That's the same exact spot. Yes. That's exactly where I'm looking at. As you see, the blue tarp on your screen, that blue is Weasel's hammock. I always use either green or camo.
And the green one's right there in front of it.
Yeah.
That's your hammock right here.
Yeah. That's how it's set up inside my hammock. Like I said, it don't matter what the weather is. We're out there. I don't care if it's raining, snowing. I'll go out and do my thing. No biggie. There's another apple on a stick. Another apple on a stick. Another apple on a stick. See? That's how we did it, man. We were stacking apples. Just watching them all night long, laying in those hammocks.
So do they take the apples off the stick?
Yeah, when you turn your head, when you hear something snap or you hear something run up on you, and you turn your head and look, and then you look back at the apple, it's gone.
So they distract you and then take it.
Yeah, every time.
That's a Squatch.
Every single time. There's the ammo. I feel better. We are cooking dinner.
Yeah.
I don't drink, so that wasn't my beer.
Was that the same night that they took the sausages?
I'm not sure if this was that night or not. I think this was older than that time. There's Weasel.
Okay.
Because they did take our sausages the one time. That X, the next day they removed that X, and then they built the bigger X up the hill from camp.
Yeah, I think so.
Capture Sasquatch doing exactly that, using a rock to crack nuts.
Yeah, I think
Well, that's cool.
Because when I always hear the
that ugly guy, I look like Mr. Miyagi in his prime. But yeah, that was our food for when we were down there for that period. There's our setup. And I'm telling you, like at night, I'd be laying here and we'd take this part back and pull it back and anchor it back. But they'll lift your tarp up and they'll look up under there at you and you'll see eye shine peeping underneath your tarp at you. And you'll be like, hey, what are you doing? And then you see them jump up and then they run off.
Look at that.
An X. I didn't notice that. This is when that weird crap was happening on the trail camera. I got it from 2 cameras. So it wasn't the camera messing up. But is this the one with the face in it? Yeah, right here. Check this out, guys. This is zoomed in all the way. All right, I'm going to put my mouse on it, and I'm going to move my mouse. Focus right there. Look. You see a face? See that face right there? I'm going around it right here. You got eyes. You got a nose, a mouth, cheek structure, chin, cranium. And it's literally like it's coming out of the tree, brah.
One to the right.
But it's like it's coming and it's cloaked. Look, you can see through it, but clearly there's a face there. And when this happened, you see all this black shadow? This black shadowing was fluttering around. Like, it was weird. It was real, real weird. I've never seen nothing like that on trail cam before. That's the X by camp. And there you can see how dark it was, the void. The picture I showed you was light, and this is the same picture. This is where that face was. A lot of stuff we get. I don't know what this is here. I have no clue, so I'm not going to call it. I think it's a turkey. But then again, I might be wrong. I ain't here to BS nobody and say it's something when it's not. All right, there's Chaka again. There's another picture of Chaka. There's another picture. They look identical, but they're all separate frames from my trail cam. All the timestamps on them are different. Not much has moved in them except for the positioning of the hands. So that gets boring after a little bit. But that's a Sasquatch right there, guys. That's legit. Look how dark their eyes are. And you see the eyebrow right there? Their face is like as wide as a football. Now this here, as Kentucky was just saying about them going transparent, look at this. It was not raining this day. right here, right here, and right here. Hey, what's up, Laura? How you doing? Thank you for joining us. They're up in the trees, guys. I'm telling you, they're cloaking, and they are up in the trees. This is where we put our hammocks up at. They sleep in those trees there, and you just don't see them until they move. Yeah, there was a dog man right there. There's eye, snout, ear, face, but it's hard to see in this picture. Real hard to see. Uh, Here's another one for you guys. Here's a goodie.
Skunk Ape says, you mentioned Chaka often. Do you feel you built trust with her over the years, have drawn closer, or is she just keeping you at arm's length so you don't get too close to the other Bigfoots?
Well, Skunk Ape, when it comes to that, I mean, I've been seeing Chaka down there since she was approximately 5'6", and she comes when I call. I mean, I sound like a goober when I call her, but she comes, and it's always the one who comes whenever I do the gifting and stuff. So, I mean, I'm not sure if I had built a trust or not. I'm assuming possibility of it. I mean, I'm working on it, guys. I'm trying. But look at this right here. That picture that I showed you when you were up in the trees. This is the picture that was taken before my trail camera was turned. And if you look right here, 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 and here, we have foot, hand, hand.
Nice.
Okay. They sleep in the trees. I am not seeing the face of it, so I'm not going to quote, but I am going to tell you.
In the
Huh?
side.
You what?
The face is on the right side, and the butt of it's on the left side.
Right here.
Yeah, I remember showing you that bad boy.
Yeah, Biggie's the one that found that. But I honestly think that is a juvenile Sasquatch up in the tree there.
White and black.
Yep. As far as colors of Sasquatches we have at our spot, we have white ones. We have cinnamon color brown. We have black and gray. From what we've seen so far, this is here's the X that was just there. But between these trees right here was being watched. This footage is from our hammock area.
Yeah,
late at night.
That bend.
If you watch right in between these trees here, you'll see the eye shine kick in a minute. They are in the trees and pop out from the ground.
You can barely hear Biggie. Uh-oh.
Red and black don't get along. They roll together out here, man.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you loud and clear. I don't like how jumpy this footage is right here.
Speak up a little. Hear me, guys. Sorry. I'm sitting back too, so sorry.
But you see, there's nothing there in this one. But then, let me see. Is this there? There was nothing there. We kept hearing something over there. That's what it was. And then, let me see if what the next. Here it is.
You said the
kept hearing something.
Along?
Huh?
I've never had a red one's getting along.
That's an eye shine right there. It was watching, and I was in my hammock laying there. As a matter of fact, I was laying in the hammock, and I seen this light, and I'm like, what is that? Because the IR was picking it up, and you can see the roundness of that. There it is. It moved when I moved. So, because that's you can tell I'm in the hammock the way it's moving. As soon as it's noticed that I was awake, it moved, and now it's getting nervous. You see, close its eye. He got nervous. He didn't know what to do. He knew if he ran right, I got him. If he ran left, I got him. He was pinned down there. It was just hiding. As you'll see, he swam back and forth, and then he opens his eye. I don't know. I think it realized that I was catching its eye shine.
I think too, though, if he really wanted to get away, he would just back up and go straight back.
Yeah, well, like Laura just said in the chat about them disappearing, they go into that cloak mode. But yeah, you can see the outline of it. But he's just he's sitting there. Let me go to the next frame. I don't know what this is. There we go. We'll just load. I don't even know what this one is. There's eye shine right there. It moved.
Seen it.
Tree peeker. It's a tree peeker. Now it's on that side of the tree. See, and this stuff is taken from the hammock. You know, when you're laying there, that was a bug. When you're laying there, man, they think you're asleep. They'll roll up on you like that. And what's weird is you can see its eye, but look, as when it goes in front of the tree, it's like you don't see the being itself. You're just seeing its eyes. Same as when I did the peekaboo short, you know, playing peekaboo. I mean, how are you hiding behind a tree so narrow, but then you have such a big eye shine pop around it, you know? There's an orb right there. I don't know if y'all caught that orb going up across the screen.
They don't call hide and seek world champions of the world.
There it is, right there. It disappeared into the tree, it looked like. That orb disappeared into the tree. Huh. Never noticed that. I was trying to get a view. It's his eye is over there now. I was trying to get a view of it, and it wouldn't. Kept hiding. So this is the stuff you guys don't see. Like, this ain't happening when we're live. This is after the phone's dead, and then we're left with night vision. How much longer is this clip? It's a couple more minutes. Here, I'm gonna flip. This whole thing is just me chasing that eye shine. That orb came across. That's pretty much the gist of that one there. Back to this now. This video. This is that one that was watching me when I was in my hammock. See, that video that I just showed you was a different angle, same night. So there was more than one watching me, but this is the one that was the closest to us. And I noticed they always come in the direction we need to go out. So it's like once you're down there at night, you know, you kind of don't want to leave. Having bad connection issues. We'll have to watch once the storm passes. All right, Teresa. But yeah, this is what was happening now. That's smoke from the fire. And that's why its eyes was illuminating like that, because it was catching the low light of the fire. But it was just watching us all night. You see how I was moving side to side frantically?
I'll show you guys one.
Didn't know what to do. My mouse is broke. There we go. Here's the next clip. I don't think anything's going on in this one. I think this is when we heard something up there and there was nothing there. Might be wrong. Yeah, because I was starting to look up near the trees and whatnot. I heard something over there, but I wasn't seeing nothing. So this clip is just me looking for it.
Yeah, the night vision goggles, they're definitely something to have.
Yes. Yeah. Here's this one again. We already seen that crap. Looks like a dog or something. It could be a dog, man. See, it was there and I didn't even notice it. I was looking up in the trees. I didn't even notice it. It was there. The Squatch mobile. Click. This is a filtered picture. My dog man I showed you guys earlier. Once there's now you can see the height. Like look. You got the bottom of the tree down here, and he's all the way up here, and you can see his arm. There's the original. And right back in here is where that white Squatch was, right there. Blow it up for you. Drag her over. All right, right here. Dog man face. I blew this up. That Squatch's face got all pixelated real bad. But it's right there. Red eye shine. These are what you guys heard barking Friday night on them clips. And that's what was out there with me that night. I'll tell you, that gets a little terrifying out there, man. Especially when you're alone. Okay. It won't let me go no more. I think that's all I have in that file. We see some shine going on in there in that red circle.
Yeah, there's one right here. There's another one right here. You can see the eye. And right here, if you look at this one's been caught multiple times. That's the one that has the hair that's like straight across here. But that one's multiple times. But yeah, there's one here, one here. There's one right here behind the stick here. And then there you can see this face here. It looks like it's got pointed ears. Right there. That's caught.
That's it.
Where's by Biggie?
Biggie gets some good footage.
Mm-hmm.
So now that was a recap of all like just photos that I have of stuff. Let's get into what happened Saturday. Now that you guys seen proof that they go invisible and all that, now we can start talking about what happened Saturday night. I was not live. My back was killing me, and I was not running around the woods. So Biggie pushed me.
Yes, I did.
He's like, "Oh man, you gotta go out there and get footage. You gotta get footage." And I didn't want to let nobody down. So I set surveillance up around the house. I didn't have a chance to go over it yet. But Biggie took a little footage of his own because he's like a brother to me. When I'm not live, like Jess, you still awake? Did you fall asleep? I guess she fell asleep. Biggie and I sit on the phone, video chatting for how many hours at a time, bro? 5, 6 hours?
Sometimes all day.
Well, when I'm out there and I'm not live and I'm around the property, I like to have Biggie on the phone because he gets to see what's going on down there. And Biggie, would you like to share with them the stuff that you've seen being on video chats with me at my hot spot?
I've seen full bodies. I've seen pretty much the eye shine. I've witnessed them running by. I've witnessed stuff being thrown. Heard the whoops. Heard the screams. Um, heard the dogs. Yeah, so
Right
there's
on, Tennessee.
going on out there. Like, and then over the weekend, I seen the dog man run across the neighbor's yard, full body.
You know, it was funny.
Right to left.
You were at your computer watching and you weren't looking at your screen. The dog man came out the woods and was taking a dump in the yard across the street, right underneath the light. And I'm like, Songa, look. And he's like, huh? It just got done dropping a deuce, and it was right there. He's seen it.
They have when they walk, when they run, they have their legs that bend back. You know, like they have their legs that bend like this. The body was hunched over, and the snout on the head was like unbelievable. Only the way to describe it was almost like a hedgehog type looking. You know, but it was awesome.
What would you say about the size of it, comparable to?
It's at least 6 to 8 foot. It's a big dog.
That one was white too.
With the whole body. I've seen the face of it and all that at the hot spot, but I've never seen the whole actual body of it until I seen it go across the screen on that this last weekend.
Now, mind you, where her garage is, she has street light kind of things going around her garage, so it was literally out in the light. He got a full view.
Yeah, it was like a bluish light on this side and like a whitish light on this side, and it ran literally right to left, and it was in that frame for a while. It was pretty awesome. It was moving quick too. It was running.
My father-in-law seen it too. Not that night, but another night. He described it to my wife as a white bear with pointed dog ears. And my wife said, well, Dad, we don't have bear out here that are white. That's up in Antarctica, polar bears.
Yeah, it definitely was solid white all the way from head to toe. It was amazing. It's something once in a lifetime, and I'll never forget.
All right, let's go into Saturday night.
Which one do you want?
Boy. The music. How about that?
Okay.
And if you guys recall Friday,
mute the music, guys. So.
Yeah, he has to mute the music. But Friday night, when we were doing the EVPs while we were on the hunt, they requested music, and I had to say no because of YouTube, and then I sang them happy birthday. Well, Saturday night, I was singing to them. I was playing songs for him, and Biggie was on the phone with me. And I'll let him take over from here, what he got to hear and see.
What I witnessed was he was playing the music for him and all that, and they were pretty much hooting, doing little noises, doing thumps. It was awesome. They were dancing around, bobbing back and forth, and just you could tell they were just shaking it. They were loving the music. Let's just say that it was a sight to see. It was pretty awesome.
That's all right, Oklahoma. We're glad you're here.
And it's something you'll never forget. That's for sure.
Yeah, they do dance. I mean, they have a lot of people think they have a lot of animalistic behavior, but that's because they're feral. But music touches anybody. You know what I mean? I don't care who you are. Music, and they dance. They like Herman the Worm. They like that kind of stuff.
You ready
Kids
for me?
Music. Yeah, I'm ready for you.
All right. You noticed I always got my finger in the way pointing on eye shine.
No, I don't. Biggie does though.
This right here at the beginning was me and Josh singing to him.
There's the eye shine. There's my night vision recording. Or eye shine.
And you guys can tell he's up on the deck. That's the one I kept telling him was right below him, but he wasn't paying no attention to me at that time.
All right, this is from a video call on Messenger.
You guys will see it all. Look at all that shine. This is on the left side of the house.
Sucks we can't play the music.
I know. But you can definitely tell that they're moving all over the yard, and they're definitely breaking it down. That's for sure.
Yeah, because I was walking back and forth on the deck. They were dancing. That's what happens every time I go down there and play music. They start dancing. They all gather and they start dancing. It's weird.
It's definitely something that you're gonna have to do on Facebook live so everybody can actually see it and hear the music.
Yeah, they like Elmo, Herman the Worm. I have a playlist that I play for them.
We were playing a little bit of Jelly Roll.
Yeah, we played Jelly Roll.
Into it.
Crazy Frog with the Lethal Weapon soundtrack back in it. That's a street light.
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
That, but you could also see the eye shine peek around the corner every now and then.
Oh, you can see their tree peeking and they're blinking and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it would be priceless live, but then I'd get nailed for, hits on my audio. I'd get YouTube hits.
That's why I think you can do it on Facebook. There's double eye shine right there. I don't know if you guys seen that or not in the middle of the screen. That's Josh swinging the flashlight around and the laser light and all that to do disco music when you were out there singing.
Yeah, I was trying to set the scene for him. Give him a show. That's kind of stuff I do for him down there, but you'll see eye shines pop in and out.
Yeah, it was definitely awesome to watch this, guys.
So you don't have to go in the woods and be a jagoff in order to get their attention. Yep, you see it come out right there? Whenever.
See them bobbing back and forth like they're weeble wobbing.
And the thing is, they were going to the beat of every song that played. They were bebopping to the beat.
I had my own experience here over the last night. I decided to play it or whatever because I smelled the smell around my house, and I heard one out there doing this little thumping back and forth. That was like boom, 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 kind of like doing like it was at your spot where they were. It was awesome.
Telling you, if you guys are out there squatching and you're not live on YouTube doing it, and the Sasquatch love that song. As stupid as that song is, they love it. It's something you would play for a preschooler.
I try to hear, and they do love it.
Now, what is that float? Oh, that's my light. Never mind.
I don't know. I kept seeing orbs at night too, though. So
sorry, my nose was itchy. I wasn't digging.
Change.
Maybe I was. Oh, my computer screen just shut off.
Yeah, this definitely was definitely a night to remember. You guys can see we're just literally right over the rail of the porch.
Yeah, that's the second story balcony. See, when I tell people that I interact with them, this is what I'm talking about. Going out playing music, seeing how they react. That goes along with the study of their behavior and demeanor.
And the funny part is, he didn't even know I was recording this until after we got done, and I told him that I recorded all of it.
See how many there are just in that one frame?
I counted like 18 of them, I think, that night.
That's about normally how many come whenever I start jamming out in the woods. You get about 18 of them in there, 18, 19.
That's the ones we seen in the tree or whatever. There's double eye shine at the bottom of the tree and an eye shine at the top. You can see the double right there, and you can see the single right there.
Yeah, they're dancing.
There's the double right there. You guys see it? Look.
I saw it. There it is again, double.
Awesome there.
I wasn't even looking, bro. I was just singing and jamming away. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, they were getting down, that's for sure. There's the double again. It's shining around the porch. That's the one down there by the fence. The little garden thing.
Yeah, I do got to figure out how I can do that without getting YouTube hits. I tried to contact the owners of the content to Herman the Worm, but I've never gotten a reply back, and I'm not using nobody's stuff without permission.
See the one right there at the bottom of the porch? Like literally, it's right over the rail.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally right at the rail, peeking in the rail.
Oh, they were all over the place that night.
I was telling Josh that they're right there, whatever, and he was just too busy dancing with them.
Oh, we went out the next day, and there was tracks all over the yard, all different sizes.
Yeah, I seen that when we were chit-chatting live. We followed them all the way around the house. They knocked over the plant,
the bird bath.
Bird bath, yeah, they knocked it over and prints all around it, and yeah, it was amazing.
All 6 toes.
Yep. Well, except a couple of them dog prints.
Yeah, those have 4 toes.
Yeah.
Dogman has 4 toes. Sasquatch here have 6 toes. At least this clan.
Yeah, like everyone I've seen so far is 6 toes. You're correct.
Like, I honestly didn't even know you was recording that until you told me.
You see the red? That was the dog.
Yep.
The dogs came in too. And people say that the dogs don't run with the Bigfoots.
Yeah, they do. I got photo proof of that.
Look, you see he jump up in the air? Oh, man. That's awesome.
I did see that. It did look like he jumped in the air, didn't it?
It was pretty amazing.
Hey, what's up, ORD2?
How you doing, buddy? That's Michael Adams.
Oh, what's up, Mike? Good to have you here, buddy. Have you all thought about moving to Rumble? No. I never even heard of Rumble.
I ain't either.
When I hear Rumble, I think of WWF. Wow, there was a lot of them there that night.
Kickboxing from Mike Buffer or Bruce Buffer.
And we played the music for how long did we do that for?
It was a while.
About an hour or so?
Yeah, we're into 11 minutes right now. I can't remember how long this goes. Looks like we're about...
There was another double.
like 30 minutes of it.
Yep, there they go again.
Yeah, we would say that, David, but that's a famous quote. We can't say that.
That's why I didn't say it. I wanted to. Believe me, I wanted to.
There is a copyright right
there. You notice I'm not wearing a camo hat? This is a hat my daughter got me for Christmas.
Why is that? What happened to your camouflage hat?
They took my hat.
Oh, did they?
They took my hat. And they didn't give it back.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't think a bundle of sticks for a hat is a good trade. They took my hat and they brought me a bundle of sticks.
Well, you did tell them that you was going to sit down and have a dinner with them or whatever around the fire pit, so maybe they got you the sticks for the fire.
I don't know. I brought the sticks home with me.
Nice.
Yeah, they were all over the place. Yeah, I'll probably find it down by camp. Knowing that. They've taken from me before. Like, they took my vape, and then I'd find my vape at the bottom of a tree on the trail going out, you know? Like, meanwhile, the vape was sitting in my hammock waiting for me to finish my live stream. That's why I don't leave my vape no more. I clip it to me. I got a little clip on there.
Nice.
I like my cam. Oh, this is actually I ordered this shirt here. It's got a Bigfoot on it, but it says Squatch Topic PA. What sleeve is it on? This one here. It says Squatch Topic on it.
You said you liked the pants from last night's show.
The pants.
Pajama bottoms.
Oh, my skulls. Yeah. Yeah, I was in my PJs. I ain't gonna lie. I was comfortable. Well, I didn't realize you got that much eye shine on that video, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, those ones were lit up.
That's what I do.
Biggie got those eyes. Brother Sunga. I mean, you notice they're all different heights, too.
Uh-oh. My cat.
Uh-oh.
And all that.
So this is pretty much behind the scenes of Squatch Topic. Was that your mouse?
No.
That was them. Oh, okay. I see their eyes. They're moving.
Yeah. That wasn't no mouse. Because remember, there's no mouse to be played with. Because I'm filming it from my phone onto the computer screen.
Oh, that's right.
That's everything that was in the live.
Yeah, so this was all recorded from his phone during a conversation with me, chilling on the back deck out there.
Then you notice that double one that's still up in there. It never leaves. It stays up in there. Yeah, back there in the back.
Oh, I just realized my wife has this on TV. I just noticed that. But yeah, that's you can tell by watching it, that is no light. That is not That's not no street light. Nothing. They was up there moving around.
See if I can get it like that because I have the white background.
Now I'm wondering if you use a filtering app on there to brighten the background up and all that. What you would see if you still shot it and messed with the lighting and contrast and everything. You should have recorded it with your night vision.
He did record it with his night vision too, so he ain't went over the footage yet.
Yeah. Hi, Christy.
And what I'll do too is I'll send you through the email. I'll send a copy of this to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can try to mess with it and all that.
Yeah, I'll take screenshots of it and everything, and I'll mess with the lighting on it and all that, and see what we can pull up out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe because you look at a picture, you don't see nothing. You play with the lighting and effects on it, and something pops out.
Right here, he's showing a little bit of his night vision right here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I had that running. And Squatch topic, but he's 11 and not allowed on certain platforms. Well, you know what? Here at Squatch Topic and Great Outdoors Biggie, we try to keep things clean for that reason. Sometimes my kids watch, and I don't want them hearing bad language. Like, I do slip up sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But for the most part, I try to keep it clean.
Yeah, me too. And I love Eli watching the show. He makes me motivated to get out there and do this.
Right on.
And Eli's got some good ideas that he gave us to try out on the channel. And so did his mom, Tarla.
Dog, spelled DAWG. They messaged me both through text message and email, and they got some killer ideas. It's just I haven't been able to get around to do them yet. I'm waiting until the summertime.
Yeah, I gotta wait till it gets a little warmer too for the ideas that they gave me. So, but it will be done here on the channel. And I sent them to you already too, so you know them, but I don't want to spoil the fun, because
exactly.
Get it out there, other people's gonna do it before you do it, so.
So how many researchers out there have a Bigfoot turd sitting with their casts?
Have a what?
A Bigfoot turd sitting with all their casts.
I know one that has a big old log. His name is Josh Joyner from Squatch.
That was a big turd I picked up. No, I didn't use my bare hands.
And the only reason why I know that is because Songa, his brother, knows he likes to sniff it. I call him the
what though? When you're in the woods, if you see wild game, fecal matter out there, you can tell a lot from their diet by the way it smells, by the way the proteins are broken down and everything. He said, open a bottle of bourbon. I haven't drank since 2009. I'm good on the bourbon.
I'm not gonna lie, whatever, Josh. I would smell it too, so you wouldn't be the only one.
What was that? What's that going between those posts on your screen?
That right there is that thing you stuck out there where it keeps blinking.
Was that my audio recorder?
I think that's where you stuck that digital recorder. Yeah, the audio.
My Tascam DR05X. Okay, because I left that out there overnight recording.
We were talking about it right there. I was pointing it out, and you were like saying something about that sign right there, and I was like, no, you were like, that's a recorder.
Okay.
I pointed it out. You said it was a recorder.
Yeah. Yeah, I did have that recorder out there because I want to see if I could catch any nice audio vocalizations or something. It just sucks that you have so many hours on there to listen to. Bigfoot gave you a bottle of bourbon as a gift. Wow, that's pretty cool. I get bundles of sticks, dead animals, and one time I got a vape pen, which was just recently, and which was ironic because nobody out there lost a vape pen, but there was a vape pen leaning next to the tree, and there were little prints going up to it, like little baby ones going up to that tree, but they left me a pen. I don't know where they stole it from.
Day was that on?
Jess found out, I think, Saturday morning.
So it was left there for a birthday gift.
I guess so.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I had the surveillance going. That was an interesting night.
Yeah, and he had surveillance set up all over out there, guys. The ground was covered pretty good that night.
I had 2 full spectrum cameras going, one in the front, one in the back. I had that night vision going, and I had audio going.
Plus the live feed you're seeing.
Well, yeah, plus talking to you, which I didn't know you was recording.
That's what I do. Oh,
Did you hit it? Did I hit what? Did I hit what, Christy? Is that when they were getting on the roof?
yeah, but when it painted up on the garage roof, it looked like something ducked. I'm gonna have to go back and review that now. I just seen something from the big screen. It looked like it ducked on the shed roof.
Oh, Christy, that thing was fully charged. Like there was no dirt in it. There was no rust. Nothing.
So it looked like it was new.
Well, not new, but new. You're not left out in the woods or nothing.
It wasn't laying out there forever. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what you were just saying there, David?
Here.
The leaves actually make it easier to find their prints because they tear through the leaves and you get the scuffs, and then that shows me where to look for the print.
Right there. Right where I'm pointing out. Yep. You see it.
When it peeked over?
Yeah, that's when they were on the other side of the road, up in the tree on the other side. Remember?
Okay.
By the telephone pole. And then the other one was to the left. Oop! I kicked this thing. My bad.
Yeah, there was 2 over there on that side.
Yeah, there was one right here with this telephone pole. The other one was over here somewhere.
At some point, they got up on the roof.
We're getting to that, buddy.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I got into the bed with my wife after all that happened, and I woke her up because I was shaking so bad. She said it was like I was getting hypothermia or something the way I was shaking. I just couldn't stop shaking.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: the way that they did you that night, as close as they were and all that, I probably would have been too a little bit. So, and think we're doing this alone. We don't have, teammates that are with us. So
Not for nighttime.
that's what I mean. At nighttime, we're doing it alone. We don't have teammates with
And
us.
that's when it's dangerous.
Yeah. But we do it for the research. I'm not gonna lie though, it does scare me though, But I'm like a adrenaline junkie or whatever. I don't know. I love it, man. I can't stop doing it.
You notice it just walked away from the light.
Yeah.
Before I moved, it walked away from the light before I moved.
Yeah, they don't like you shining on them.
They don't like white light. Next time you go, oh, I already read that.
Yeah, Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot, definitely awesome.
Yeah, we're a couple boneheads running around the woods at night.
They'll light shine again when we turn right there.
I seen that.
It's definitely a lovely video.
I didn't even know it was being done. Glad you did that though.
We're 3/4 of the way done now, so on this video. Yeah, I wanted to record it or whatever because it was an awesome experience, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And on the other video, nobody would believe it unless we recorded it. If you told
Yeah, I've
somebody
told.
like, "Yeah, right," they're not gonna believe you. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, right." But right here, it's proof.
Well, I've told people that I get them dancing and everything, and they kind of look at me like I'm cross-eyed.
I'm just saying though, right here's proof, bro. Like the evidence shows right here in the video. I mean, I wish they could hear the songs and all that and what they were dancing to and all that, but it's what it is. That right there was not double eye shine. That was,
No, it wasn't.
just so you guys know.
To a green light. We never tried a green light. I wonder if I have a green lens in my flashlight. I have a little angle neck. I have blue in there, red. I don't know. I think I might have green in there. We'll have to experiment with that and see. Test your theory.
See, that's the thing I was talking to already or whatever about doing. We were thinking about trying all different color lights to see if there was a light that they would react to.
They seem blue.
To see, but I was doing that with another channel that I no longer associate with, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't associate with that channel either no more. Too bad we can't have the audio on that.
Yeah, you notice that it's yellow right there where you're shining.
Yeah.
That's I believe that's one cloak, but only because every time I see them cloak or whatever, they're always like a yellowish color. Just saying. People say they're like clear. Everyone's I've seen pretty much are pretty much like yellowish, and then
Hey, Tar Heel, what's up, buddy?
you get a few of them that are. Ranjam, hey, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, you're right, Tennessee. Each clan is different. Oh, Christy, there's eyes shine all through this video. I had them dancing.
It's definitely, and it's definitely awesome.
Yep, it blinked. I just seen it. Blinked.
Yeah, that's what we were
I didn't
talking.
even see it there.
I told you it was down right below the rail, right there.
There's where I tie my dogs up to. That T-truss.
They were right below the rail right there. See them? See them down there? And then the one was right up on the rail. I think that's when I paused it or whatever to show people where they were. But you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to show it to everybody. I was going to send it back to you so you could see it.
Yeah, I'm all about transparency here, man. If I have any inkling of footage, I'm sharing it. It might sit in my computer for a few months waiting to get shared, but it'll get shared eventually.
I know. I've seen you pulling stuff out. I've been going through the.
I mean, I go out one cycle on a trail cam. I have 666 or 1,666 photos and videos to go through on one trail cam.
Today we went through whatever, just like that.
Yeah, all day long, clicking pictures. And we didn't even look at them in depth. We were just looking for anything that pops out right away. And I did learn something through those. The X structure that I have footage of up by the campsite does that black mass thing of it, whereas the Mega X does something similar, but it comes out purple. Different color. I think that's weird. I'm still trying to figure that out. What those different color lights and whatnot are coming out of those structures.
But you notice this too, though. Me and you ain't even been doing it a full year yet on the YouTube channel.
I didn't start my YouTube till the very last week of August, maybe the first week of September. It says I've been on there for several years, but I only had YouTube for music, and I didn't start doing anything sharing footage wise until this past year.
But look at all the pictures we got, and look at all the videos we got, and look at all the proof that we got already. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been booming it, man. Just in the last year, we've been getting so much good pictures, good evidence, showing the cloaking. We've been doing it, man. We've been hitting it hard, and we've been getting some amazing stuff at both spots. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, between tracks, casts, actual physical evidence, fecal matter. We got photo evidence. We have video evidence. I'm not shooting to hurt one though, man. I'm not willing to hurt one for DNA. If I get a hair or something, that's one thing, but I'm not out to make one bleed.
So you can see the light, but you can see the one above the light too. Like it's almost like it's up on that telephone pole or in the tree or something right there. That's what I was pointing out right there.
I see.
Yeah, seen one you kept telling me it was a light, and I'm like, no, it's above it. And then there was one down below it. That's what I was pointing out right there. I was showing you that there was one up and one down.
They don't like white light.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's all I said was they don't like white light.
Yeah, they don't, definitely. That's why I want to try to find a light they like. They're comfortable with.
Well, I think what it is if you think along this narrative where their eyes, look how dark it is out there at that time, their eyes are adjusted to that. Now, if your eyes are adjusted to that lighting there, and someone comes and blasts you in the eyes with a spotlight, it's going to hurt your eyes and give you a headache.
Yeah, especially if your eyes are thermal and night vision and all that. So, I hear you on that. I've been doing some research into it too, or whatever, and somebody says you can see the full body apparition when they're cloaked. If you have the old military green
Gen 1.
That's what I'm working on. I need one of them because somebody says you can see it in the daytime and nighttime, fully cloaked with that kind of camera.
You're talking about a Gen 1 PVS-7 is what that unit is called.
Okay. Nice to know. Thanks, bud.
PVS-7. They're about $1,400.
All right. I'll be looking forward to it in the minute, bud.
I want one myself. That's right, Goodens. They don't respond well to light. I think it hurts their eyes. On my paranormal recorder, I got several pages of phrases. I have not had a chance to review them yet to see how it corresponded with the hunt.
We're coming up on the end of it here in a second. It looks like it's 38 minutes long.
I've seen that.
Of course, I got my finger in the way, pointing everything out.
Did you see that cluster? There was a cluster right there. There was a double.
So when you turn, you see a red blur too. So I think that has something to do with their bodies. When you're turning and all that, you're catching like silhouettes of their bodies. The redness color. Like you said, once you go in and put it into that software and change the pixelate of the picture and all that, you're probably going to be able to see something out there. Well, that was kind of weird, like something was in the window.
What did I go in the house for?
That I don't remember.
Is that when I got hungry and went to go get noodles?
No, I think you went in or whatever. For something, you went in for something or whatever, and then you came back out or whatever. You told, then you also told one to get out of the house too. So.
Right. Oh yeah.
You ready for the next one, or?
Let's go for it.
All right. This one's, I named it as Josh has a heart to heart. So let's get the. Let me know if it's too loud or if it's not loud enough.
For so long. Bring you food. I brought you tobacco this time. It's down there at camp. Why won't you show yourself? I didn't know he was recording.
Josh, he's
I
right
can't
above
hear. I
the
got
window,
my speakers
Josh.
on, so I can't hear.
I know. I'm talking to him. I'm asking you a question. Why won't you let me see you? I sing to you. Why won't you guys let me see you? I just seen you move. Yes, I can see you when you move. Because you're light refraction. I can see when you move. I'm just trying to be up there so quiet and stealthy, but I heard the weight of your feet on those shingles, alright? And I can see you when you move. It's like a hot vapor coming off the hot pavement.
Josh, there's two of them up there.
I know there is.
There's one right and one left.
I know.
The one's down low, and the other one's up high.
Yeah, and if I flip my camera around, there's one right behind me, standing directly behind me. You know that? Oh, yeah.
It's cloaked right here. You see it?
I seen it move in. Standing behind me.
Yep. There's two of them, technically.
Three of them.
No, there's the whole pack.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
Why won't you let me see you guys?
There definitely was the whole pack.
The whole pack is behind you, bro.
Night, Tennessee. Yes.
Look at the dog's eyes, too. See him? You're surrounded, bro. You didn't even know it.
I'm good to you. I do you no wrong.
Look at all that. Look at all that.
Yeah, I bring people with me sometimes, but it's because y'all won't talk to me. You won't interact with me down there. You just take the food. Poke me whenever I can't see you. Holy crap, I didn't know there was that many.
What that night?
I'm not demanding you to show yourself. I'm just saying, you don't have to be so shy around me. Yeah, they hear my tone. That's why they're ganging up like that behind me.
The red right there, that's the dogs.
Seriously, you don't. I'm not demanding you to show yourself to me. I'm just telling you. You don't have to hide yourself from me.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy. Now you guys see why he went in shaking and all that and was nervous.
I bring you gifts. I prayed on your
I'd be too after that.
Day. Yes, I heard you just get up there too. Yeah. I know you guys' tactics. I know your tactics.
You can see it over there. It's on the left side of the house.
See, I'm not afraid of you.
This is crazy. Nobody would ever believe this.
Right up to you. Why'd you move over there? I walk up to you and you want to move to the left. There, I'm following you. I see you when you move. I can hear your feet. And I know you're over here too. Just push to the other side of that pool. This is my first time seeing this footage. Time to see.
Sorry for the TV playing in the background.
Yes, you Hey, Brother Songa.
Ahoy.
Right here, he's cloaked. See the eyes?
Brother Sunga.
See it? He's cloaked right there in front of you. Right there's the eyes. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Yeah, he ain't gonna want to go home. I might not want him to leave.
In front of you, bro.
Look, I wear a medicine bag.
This is where it gets a little more intense when he's standing right in front of you.
I was blessed by Chief Red Hawks and Bear Claw Medicine Woman, elders, Blackfoot.
There's another one right here in the door.
My skin may look lighter, but I am not in the ways of the pale-faced baloney.
Basically said that.
Huh?
He was like literally right in front of your
do
face.
Not bring your culture shame. I do not look at you as a beast. I know you are a people.
I'm talking about the yellow, not the curtain behind it.
People before us.
They were cloaked standing there in front of you. There was 3 of them on the porch right in front of you.
You are the ones who taught us how to survive in the world. Until technology came, a white man came and adapted everything to strip your land and made it to what it is now. For y'all. Wait, did that thing go in the kitchen? I mean no harm to you. I bring love. Bring love to you. I bring love to you and you over there. I don't think I can see you hide behind the chimney. I see you up there. You moved. That's how I see you.
Always doing blue light now. It's an orb, but just lit up. Look, it's blue.
Okay, guys?
Double eye shine too, blue.
I bring love.
He just illuminated us.
I know you use your entire brain and you have the capabilities to get into someone's head. You know people's intentions. Yes, I have this film stuff. Of course, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to see you.
The yellow mist right there.
I want to hand one of you a bag of apples and see if you show gratitude to me.
Bro, it's ready to have a bag of apples on you.
Yes.
Sunga.
I left the pineapple over there and apples. I have apples and pineapple down there.
Marbles.
Right in front of you.
Dude, he's standing right in front of you, bro.
Listen.
He's right in front of you, bro. Standing right in front of you.
I want you to sit next to me by my fire sometime. I want to prepare a small feast and have you guys eat with me by the fire.
Looking for that dog.
This is who you are best. I want to put a fire one night to communicate with you. I want to learn. Not all people are bad. Yes, there's a lot of bad people. Horrible people. There are people out there who would kill you just because of the way you look. Because they're stupid. They don't think and they have no heart. No respect.
Do you see how this keeps changing right here in the window?
Mankind is cruel. Savages. But it's in the head.
The arms on you.
That brother Songa.
Oi!
Hey.
We're here before you to show respect. His garbage will no longer flood your home.
Did you see that eye shine on the porch? Right there's the one right there on the side of the rail coming up
He
the
will
side.
never be here again.
Another one right there on the porch. Well, that's the rail part, whatever, right there.
Allow me to prove to
That's
you.
the side roof where the garage is.
That's not one though. I thought it was just a two.
Bring love.
I sound like a hippie.
You can see the eyes.
I want you guys. I know you understand me. I know you are listening to me.
I was nervous, man.
I know it was.
He is there.
That's the
I
umbrella.
want you
That's
to
the
go
umbrella.
back to your chief. Your alpha. The one whom has the 21-inch print. The largest foot.
Big Black is what I named him.
Big Black. I hear you guys down there vocalizing. I want you to tell your leader that I am here with love and respect.
Josh, did you open the door to the house?
Yeah, it's been open.
Okay.
There's that eye shine again up there.
And he's still right there.
I bring love. I bear gifts every time I come.
Yeah, no.
They're backing up.
I put cameras out because I want to learn.
That was a double eye shine right there.
I want to see you. I want to embrace. I want to know the secrets that man has lied about.
Plus, you can see a head right here.
Yeah, they were up on the roof.
So,
Yeah.
I know you're not going to show yourself to me. I understand you have a code. That's why I asked you to go to your chief, the one whom called Big Black. I want you to go to your chief and tell him love.
Plus, there ain't a light up there, is there?
You tell him.
There was a blue orb up there. I just noticed that.
Family.
See him right here? Oh, it's cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Family.
See him? See his head? That's not from the window. People think that was from the window, but it's not. He's right there in front of you.
You know, it's you.
And I hear you up there walking as I pace
you pace along with me. You're studying me. You're seeing what my intentions are. I want to learn. I want to share my love for you. That was a big tree knock back there.
Yeah, they backed off from you too.
Yeah, they did.
That'd be
Now, that was wild when that happened. Like, I don't know why. I was shaking real bad. Like really, really, really shaking. Like, I thought they were going to throw me off the balcony. And that's how my wife got woken up. You know, I went in the room that night. And mind you, this is a couple hours later. I went in the room because we were still on the phone. And she got woken up because of how badly I was shaking. And then I don't know why. I text Bear Claw and let her know what happened, and I just broke down crying. I don't know why I started crying. I wasn't upset. I wasn't, you know, depressed, but I started crying. I sound like a wuss, but I mean that's what happened.
my wife posted. She said, "If you guys get that much activity when Biggie goes out there, he won't want to come home." And then she said he'd be in heaven. LOL.
I might not want him to leave. We're gonna spend 5 days out there camping together, guys, and we're gonna take turns alternating our lives.
Yes.
We're gonna take turns. He's gonna go live. I'm gonna go live. We'll do a split screen. He'll go live. I'll go live. We'll do split screen, or we can just split screen every time. Or if I'm asleep and he's bored, he could go live and he could sit there and let you guys hear how badly I snore. Jessica, she took a lot of photography for us, guys. When we were out this weekend. Not only does she's very productive as a team member between the casts. But let me show you what she's did for us. Let me lower this down. That was my cake she made me. Big black with a fishing pole. All right. This is the list. Someone was asking about things that were said for the EVPs. This is the list. It said I was filming. It said past. Anna, I like talking. Kiss. Hear us. Hilda. Fact. Navy. Lie. Intelligent. Tunnel. Can you see me? Vaughn, I was wealthy. Betsy left. Frank, this is funny. You're safe here. Wonderful. Among assault. Jim, which is my father-in-law's, goes by Jim. I'm finding it difficult. Wonderful. Mortuary. Heavy. Irish. She scares me. We fight the darkness. He pushed. Edward. Quiet, Dad, Carol, hate, escape. Can you play music? Can you play music? They asked me to play music the night before.
Yep.
Thomas, you understand me? Below, burden. That was page 1. All right. On page 2, we started at burden, is where we left off. Said Anna again. Yes, woman. We're not at peace. Vision, the graves. Mind you, it says the graves. That whole area is full of mounds.
And it said the graves, I think, when you were standing on the grave.
I was standing on a real big one.
Yeah.
And look, there's Mama Bear Claw in the corner.
Yeah. See her.
Let's see. We got, where was I? Haunted, it says. Some. Nicola, never. Keep the camera on. Please stay back. Playing. Death, I died. Enid, noise, talk, neither, uncle, the others scare me, Jason, record, person, I worked here, nervous, Hall, who are you, sigh, nose ring, which I don't know where that comes from, many other souls, we are friends, that's a cool one, I'm in the corner. And it's funny when I said that, I think somebody saw I shine. Obvious, anywhere, suffer, Birdie, Dorothy. We're following you, which is ironic because I had a 21-inch print outside my bedroom window, 47 miles away from my research site.
Oh,
Hazel, the Biggie cast, the hitchhiker.
nice.
And we got this one, Jeff. We know you. It says we know you. Mom, I can use my voice. Listen carefully. It's not me, little boy. They called me a little boy, probably because I'm only 5'4". Jacob 4, nervous, sacrifice, careful. I understand you. Clark, did you hear me? Victorian, locked. You heard me. Share my message, which is funny. It says locked because the doors were locked when I went back to the house and they were unlocked when I went out. You heard me. Share my message. Anybody. Raymond, fighting. Use camera. I feel hopeless. Mason, hi everybody. Pagan, please stay back. We know you. We are friends. Call. Spirit, I'm reaching out. Tunnel again. I'm hiding. Experiment. Terrible. Jesus. Many died here. I'm a woman. Settlement. Meet. Doctor. Katie. Nice hat.
Oh, nice. They took your hat.
I love my hat.
What did it say at the top or whatever when it says "We know you" or something like that? What did it say underneath that one?
Let me look down. Let me find it real quick. We know you. Are we friends?
I think it was at the top. It said something like "knowing you" or
Oh, it says we know you up here too. It says mum, M-U-M.
yeah, mom, medicine woman.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Then we got photos. Jessica took these pictures of our areas when we were out. She was gathering content for us. I sent these all to Biggie. Biggie's gonna go through them. We were looking for cloaking.
That X is nice.
That's the exit site too. Jess was just taking pictures of things that she felt looked odd. Like, look at this. You have a whole tree right here tied up in these vines just dangling there up there like that.
Lookout tower is what I call them.
I don't see nothing weird in that picture. They stacking things into trees.
Looks kind of like a cloaking picture too, though, because of the.
So does this, because they're right here and right up in here. Like I said, we didn't get the. I'm just going to zip through these ones. I'm not focusing on any of them, but we did. I look fat in this picture because of how much stuff I had in my pockets. I look like a little round boy.
I see that little gear got it.
There's a David Leonard call right there.
Can't get up.
This tree is upside down. That leaning one. You see how these trees come up and then they bend over like that? That means something had weight on it and was up there in those trees.
Oompa Loompa. Yeah, not only that, the tree upside down or whatever, it would be harder to put a tree upside down if you were going to do it in the wild on your own, you know? You would do it the other way because it's lighter.
Most definitely. There's the Mega X. You got cloaking going on over here.
Right where the bend is.
Yeah. Jessica took all these pictures, just mind you.
Yeah, they're nice. Plus, I seen
Now,
some,
this structure was cool. This came up and connected into here, then went down and connected into another side.
I seen something too in that other picture before you went to that picture.
Where at?
One more. Right there in the bottom part, it's like, oh, it might be moss.
Yeah, that's moss right there.
You know.
There's a print. See the toes? Well, these were all taken the last trip out there. This is the mess we cleaned up at camp, guys. That was Weasel's casting bucket. There's a cigarette pack there.
Yeah, because we know you don't.
I vape. There I am cleaning up the mess. There's the turd.
Did you smell it?
Yeah, I smelled it. Science, bro.
Songa.
At least I ain't out tasting stuff. This is a panoramic view. Now look at this. There I am cleaning.
That's nice. That's cool. Camera's sweet like that.
I don't know how she got that.
It's almost like a 360 picture or whatever. You can do.
Yeah, that's what she did.
Yeah.
But you see the garbage all over the place?
Yep.
Beer can bags.
My goodness. They're everywhere, too. They're all over out there.
Not no more.
Yeah,
We cleaned it up. Now this here made me, like, this bag was wedged underneath of a tree.
Wow. What was in it?
Beer cans.
Wow.
I haven't had a beer since 2009. Look, the whole bag. I don't drink.
Yeah, if you guys go out in the woods, make sure you clean up after yourselves. You know, they don't like it. Yeah.
So you know that ain't me. I don't use alcohol.
You wouldn't want nobody trashing your house and your living room and all that. So.
Oh, we cleaned. There's Jess again. Show you the size of that tree bend.
That's nice. That's the one that's right at camp, right?
This is at camp. Yeah, this is all right around camp.
Okay. Yeah, that's my favorite tree bend at camp. I love that tree bend.
I ain't blaming this on Squatch. Something was tearing at that. Yeah, we cleaned it all up down there.
Me too. I don't like garbage.
This tree doesn't even belong here. It was broken off and it was wedged into the ground right there.
Plus, you got to figure it though too. When you're cleaning up the garbage and stuff in the woods, they see you doing that. The day watchers watch you. They see you doing that. If you're doing,
Look at that tree bend.
and you'll earn respect.
That's the next two down from camp.
Mine do too, buddy. Mine do too.
Now this tree, we have pictures of this tree for a reason. You see there's hunks missing out of it. When you get on this height, you can blame deer. But what you cannot blame a deer on is when these hunks are up real high and they slide down.
That's from climbing.
Yes. Here's camp again after.
And is that the picture that one was cloaked in? Is that the tree?
What tree?
Tree that you just showed, was that the one that you had or the one cloaked in?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that's the same tree.
Well, you see, we cleaned the camp up. That's all the garbage we picked up. Camp will never look like there's me dragging it up the hill.
OCST, Oklahoma Crypeds Search Team, correct. Remember to give a hoot and don't pollute.
Right? Yeah, you know how hard it was dragging that up the hill?
That's a lot of garbage, bro.
They ripped his picture. They only ripped him in half, not his wife.
Well, if they did that or whatever, that's a sign, so.
They ripped him in half, but not his wife. But we're not on that subject.
Correct. Moving on.
Yeah, we got tree bend here.
Yeah, that's nice, too.
Jess got some good pictures.
Yes, she did.
You got that picture of that octopus looking one? I think this is it.
Yeah, I have it, but I sent it to you.
Did you?
Yeah, right after you had me take it or whatever on the live, I sent it right to you.
Oh. But yeah, those were pictures that Jess take or had taken.
I won't be able to pull it up on here. It's on my phone. It's on my phone. Yeah, there's no way for me to pull it up for you right now.
There's not. Let me see. You said you sent it to me?
Yes, I did.
All right, let me go into Facebook then. Was it on Yeah, obviously it was Messenger.
Yeah, it was Messenger.
All right. Let me turn this around for other people's privacy because there's other people I talk to. All right, let me see. Go to Messenger.
I was thinking that in my mind too.
What?
Turning it around for other people's privacy.
Well, yeah. I mean, not everybody you talk to is gonna want their stuff out there. You know what I mean?
Kept seeing me turn the camera, show a picture, then turn it back because I didn't want other people to see what's on.
It's all out of respect. I ain't got nothing to hide on here, but
I don't have nothing to hide either, but it's respect.
I don't blast people's business.
Because I deal with a lot of different teams and all that, and I don't want all that stuff getting out because they never gave me permission to share.
Right. I'm scrolling up trying to find.
It's not like I'm collabing with them or nothing. They just ask me if what I see and, like, can I see anything in this picture, or it's something to do with, hey, what's your thoughts on this or on that,
Pterodactyl sounds. I never listened to that yet. You wanted me to listen to that. I never did. See, you sent me stuff and I don't even look at it. I'm trying to find that picture. Wow, we talk a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Dang. It's like our conversations and go and go. Good Lord. And this is just, I'm still on today. What is that banging? All right, let me see.
All the time.
I'm trying to find it, bro. That was the sticks I showed you. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me click.
Everybody, when I'm on my live, all that, if you want to talk or whatever, advice, anything.
Yeah, I can tell you. It was on your computer or something. You took the pictures. Let me flip the camera. This is the gift I left them. All those apples. I left tobacco over here and 2 pineapples. Oh, that was a gift. I want everybody to see this. There, look at that. They made that out of vines. I think that's pretty cool looking.
Looks like a start of a basket. Like that's how natives would do a basket, like a carrying, almost like they're getting ready to weave a basket to put the apples and stuff in.
I look at it and it's like an octopus or something.
Yeah, but that's how you would do like a basket back in the day. You would put that down like that, leave sticks in between it, almost like the sticks that they gave you. They would weave them in between.
Oh yeah, Harold, that's pretty cool.
The field. That's how you make baskets.
Did they eat all the apple? I don't know. I left them for them.
They usually do. They don't waste.
And if an animal comes up and goes to them, they're gonna get squished. So it's at that spot.
They'll leave it about 40 feet around the camp. It'll be some
Base of a nest. I don't know. This is right in the pathway that I take in to go in.
I don't know. To me, it almost looks like they're getting ready to make a basket so they can carry apples and stuff. Because they know Josh leaves them mounds and mounds of apples, and they're probably like, "Well, we're gonna build a basket so we can take them all back with us. They're not gonna leave none."
Yeah. They definitely ain't stupid.
I mean, no, I mean, you could think whatever you want, but I'm just saying that's what I think, that they're getting ready to build.
Deer hoof. There's the one cast we did this weekend. See the toes, the foot pad. Jessica Cat did all. From now on, Jessica's doing all our casts. Look at how good she did. Look at them toes. That's beautiful.
That's nice.
She's a beast. That's a dog man print. Save 4 toes this time. And then this is where the other foot comes up in and meets in with it. There's the other dog man what I was talking about earlier. You have the claws right here for the front, but then when the back legs planted, it turned towards the direction I was at. That's when we heard that one barking at. There's the cast we got over the weekend. And that was Biggie pointing out details he was finding in them. But yeah, that's me showing off the dog man print. I was explaining it. That was before I cleaned them up. I just knocked the dirt off of them. Sorry, there's no audio. My speakers are messed up. And there was that print. Jessica's really good at casting. She's a beast. Blows my casting skills out of the water. And then you got Christy out there who won it. Christy gets a cast. Gonna get it in the mailbox. Christy gets cast. And that's that baby one again. What's this?
That's the dog print that was in my yard. That's all my stuff.
Okay. See, I'm just flipping through. No, we get over here. You sent me these. Now look at this picture here. Okay. You see the eyes. This is from when he had them dancing when I was looking down. But look real carefully.
The mask.
You can see the shape of the face coming down into the chest cavity. Biggie took that picture. That's from whenever they were dancing. That was one of the photos out of that series. Once again, multiple entities, and you can see.
Yeah, that's when they were all there together, huddled together, when they were surrounding you. When that 3 were right behind you and the dog and all that. You can see the dog down below in the face, and you can see the face of the reddish color. Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
There's more of them.
That's when I sent you all of them that were standing and the ones right up on you that you said you.
Now, mind you, this is the woods right here. That's not looking at the sky. That's not looking at straight. That's looking at the trees. There's the balcony right there. The thing of the balcony. All that was coming from the woods.
And them ones there were right up on you by the balcony.
These ones down here.
Yeah, they were like right up on you. For the ones that you seen that had the dog sitting there, wherever, right beside them and all that, them are them. I told you there was 3 Bigfoots there, and then they had the 3 dogs lined up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they came right up on you and they were surrounding you. Because I guess they thought you were getting aggressive with the ones on the roof.
Maybe they thought that. Maybe they did think that, like, oh, he's standing his ground.
Thought it at first, and then when you actually gave them the heart to heart, then they backed off after you gave them the heart to heart and told them to come and sit by the fire and all that. And then obviously some reason during that time they took your hat and you didn't even notice it.
Yeah, I know. And we searched that whole house for my hat.
They're sneaky. Now, if they can walk up and take your hat off your head without you noticing, come on now. What else can they do?
Well, you know what though? That night, I was really shook up.
Well, yeah, you were out of it, so I mean, they could just, yeah,
Like I also wondering if I got zapped
could have.
because I don't remember
It's possible.
like 1 minute the hat's on my head, next thing you know, where's my hat? And then it's funny on that EVP it said nice hat, and now I don't have a hat.
Yeah, but that was before they had.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That was before they took like the day night before.
But I told you they do that for a meaning. You'll get it back.
I hope.
You'll get it back.
I was gonna put a Squatch Topic patch on that hat.
They'll bring it back eventually.
I hope. Babies. That you know what, David? That's a good point.
Because we got pictures of them having babies with them and all that. So
Yeah, I mean that makes. And there's been times where I've been at camp, and I would go down, and I'd find one little itty bitty baby track, and then the rest were all big ones. Oh, here to give you guys a view, so you know a daytime view of what you were looking at. All right, right here's where all those eyes were at. Right in here. Okay, so I'm going to push play. You're going to get a view. See what I mean? There's that house over there. But look, where were all those twinkles coming from? Right down there in the woods. Now, mind you, there is a barn.
and when they're up in the rail, they have to be at least 10 foot.
Yeah.
Because it's like 10 foot almost down to the bottom.
There's a barn right there. But yeah.
So these are big ones that are up there that are on them. They look like they're babies, but they're big.
Right.
The ones behind. For sure.
But yeah, that's where all that light eye shine show was coming from. Was down there. So they give you a daylight picture, you know what I mean? Show some more clarity. I mean, how do you fake that, you know?
Like I said, I can't believe all the stuff that we've got, and we ain't even been doing it a whole year, man. Like, we're doing pretty good.
Well, I've been at it for 5 years, but not publicly. I was only doing it for private research.
Really pushing it, you know. Like, look at this caught on the IR camera, on my IR camera. This is caught at nighttime on the IR, and tell me you can't see. You can see the eyes, bam, bam. You can see the nose. You can see the mouth, right there. And this, you can see the hair coming up off of the head, the shoulder part here, the arm part here, and you can see the back part of the shoulder here, and it's almost like it's laying sideways. And this is a tree that's behind it that is illuminating in front of the tree. I mean, you can clearly see that's a Squatch sitting there on night vision camera, the one I got that you hooked me up with getting.
I didn't hook you up with that. All I did was refer you to it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You referred me to a nice pair or whatever, and look, I got this. It's awesome, man.
You got them for a better price than I did, buddy. When I got those, it was like 5 years ago. I bought mine when they first came out. They were like $700 almost.
Yeah, I asked you that, and I got mine.
By the time you got to them, 5 years later, now they're only 100 something.
Whatever for 105, but they're originally 297.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Okay.
So when you showed me that and it said it was the last one, I snatched it up, man. I didn't wait. I'm like, nope, I gotta have these. I love them.
It's a good unit.
Definitely something to have with my package, you know, my setup. I love them. And I've already caught 3 faces on it already.
Awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Well, it's midnight already. Wow. Been on for 3 hours, just about. In 10 minutes will be 3 hours. I'm pretty sure people are going to want to go to sleep, go to work, and everything. So, guys, I apologize it was so late. It's just, you know, I got kids. I got to wait till my kids are in bed to do this kind of stuff. Biggie, I'm grateful that you were able to come on with us and then show everybody what happens behind the scenes. Very grateful.
I like being
Thank
here.
you for that.
Yeah.
But
from the Great Outdoors Biggie YouTube channel. You can check me on the Facebook chat group at the Great Outdoors.
also, if you guys get a chance, check out the Oklahoma Cryptid Search Team. That's Harold's channel. We got North Carolina Backwoods Research. That's Bobby Cook.
Search.
We got Tar Heel Bigfoot. That's our buddy Ram Jam.
Right.
He does that in Owerri National Forest. Check out Jack Riggs, the cameraman. You know, he's one who helps us get our channels together.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this. This was some serious bonus footage. Yeah. Well, if it wasn't for Biggie, this footage wouldn't have been here. So definitely, we thank Biggie for that. 100%.
You guys are welcome.
Now, Biggie, you need to call me from your hotspot when you're not live. And you need to teach me how to do what you did on like recording on the phone from your screen. You need to teach me that.
What I do is I watch it from my computer, and then I just use my phone to record the computer screen.
Okay. Okay.
There's no tricks.
Okay.
When I watch my videos and I catch the stuff in the videos on the lives, I watch it on the big TV, and all I do is take my phone, stick it up there, get to the spot I want it where I know where it's at. I put my phone right there on that spot, and then I record from that spot, and that's how I get it. It's just how I do it.
Cool.
Granted, it's a lot of hours and a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Yeah, it's like from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, it's reviewing stuff or talking to people, trying to educate people. It's like a nonstop thing. But
Well, I get up around 10, 11, and get about 3-4 hours of sleep a day, and I'm doing it all day long until and through the night, and then until I get back up in the morning again and do it all over again.
I'd like to see you get some casting done in your spot, bro.
That's coming, but the ones that I catch in the yard, to that too. Well, Biggie, why aren't you casting the ones in the yard? Well, the reason why is they're not really castable because they're only like 1/8 of an inch, and I don't think they're going to turn out. I want something with some
Try it. Try it. Seriously, do what Jess does. You take like a knife, a butter knife or something, go about 1 inch away from the edge of the print.
Yeah, and put a border around it. I've seen it.
Put that border around it and just try one of them by your house, bro. I mean, you might not think it'll get something, but there might be enough impression there to get some definition out of. I'm very curious to see how many toes you have at your spot on yours. Like I have 6 toes.
5.
Okay. Okay. See, all mine have 6 toes. Unless they're the dog man, then they got 4.
That 18 inch I showed you, whatever, I don't get to see the toes of it yet. It's just all I see is the outline of it. You can see where you can make out where the toes are, but it's not like you can get the whole definition of the toes yet. You can just make out like where it was almost like where it was at, and then it's all like, can't really make it out. You can make out the big toe, and then the rest of them, like, you don't know. So, you've seen the pictures. I showed you the pictures.
Yeah. Oh, you send me everything. I send you everything. We collab.
Just like I told you about my experience last night with the trail cams.
That was weird, dude. Go ahead and tell everybody about that if you want.
Okay, I've never had a trail cam this, and I've never had any. I don't know if anybody else has had a trail cam do this. I put the trail cam out back in my backyard because I got this one coming up and peeking in the window. So I stick it in the backyard, and it's taking pictures and videos at the same time. Well, all of a sudden, there's no picture and no video, and I'm like, well, that's kind of odd. But I don't really find it odd because I know what they do. And then there's 2 pictures inside my house in my stairwell going to my basement, going towards the back door, and then it goes back into taking the sequence of the pictures. How it did that, it blows my mind. I don't know. I don't know how it took pictures inside my house when it's hooked to the tree in the backyard. So, if anybody knows a trail cam that's ever done that, let and they're not Wi-Fi, so let me know how that's done. As and in my front yard, and oh yeah, and then the one that was in the backyard, it stopped when it got nighttime. No pictures, no video. The daytime hit, the next day hit. I got pictures again, and I got video. How does it do this? I don't know. The one in my front yard, it was taking pictures and videos, and then I seen something weird. Then all of a sudden, the video was gone, and so was the picture. And then it looked like something took it off from the tree or messed with it on the tree because it's got the dots where you can see the IR light up, and there's something in the screen, so it's all blacked out. Kind of awesome. I'm gonna throw it up, but it's kind of like a chocolate picture.
You know what? I used to leave trail cams on my gift sites. I gave up on that.
Definitely something to look at, though.
I gave up on trying to film my gifts getting taken because at the same time they zap the camera. Like the portion of the screen that you're looking at will be black or black and white bars going across, and you can't see it. And then you see like this much of the picture. You can see the perfect skyline in the treetops, but you can't see what took the picture. And then after the next frame, your gift is gone, and then all the rest of the pictures come out normal from then on out.
I showed you the bite of the donut. They took all the chocolates. They left all the wrappers. I picked up all the wrappers. I don't like litter, and they didn't touch.
They like chocolates.
And what I noticed was it said the memory card was full. So I'm like, yeah. I get home. I put it in. I tried it in the trail cam with the cord hooked to it. I tried recovering the video, the trail cam SD card. It says it's full. Nothing. I don't have nothing. It's all gone.
That happens to me too sometimes, buddy.
So somebody's like, well, it's a bad SD card. Well, I proved this. I put it in the front yard again after I did it again. And I got all the pictures and stuff from that night. We only know one thing that does that. I mean, I only know one thing that.
Something with electronics, man.
Yeah, they zap them all the time.
Well, hey, we're hitting the 3-hour mark. I'm sure people got to go to work. And my wife's passed out. I'm getting tired myself. So I'm going to go ahead and log off. Biggie, thank you so much, brother Songa.
Thanks for having me, Josh. I appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. We need to do this from your channel. Have me as a split screen from your channel, and we do the same thing, but for your stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. And I can't wait to have you out here in April.
Yeah, I can't wait for that either.
That'd be awesome. There's a possibility the Skunk Gate may be coming with you.
Yeah.
I hope that happens.
Said he was going to come off and do it, so.
You know, I've talked to him a couple times on the phone. He's a really nice guy. You know, he's very cordial, very respectful, and he has a thirst for knowledge of the subject.
He's never done me wrong, and he's always had my back from day one, and he doesn't pick sides.
Okay.
So I love him for that, you know.
Okay, well, you can bring him out. That's cool.
He's a decent guy.
Christy wants to come out, too. Christy come out for day hunts and at night go in and hang with Jess. But all right, guys. I hope you all have a squatch-tastic evening. Biggie, you want to do your phrase?
I'll keep a squatching if you keep a watching.
And when you're in the woods, don't think you're alone. This is Squatch Topic and
The Great Outdoors, Biggie.
We're signing off. We love you guys.
See you in the Great Outdoors, Biggie.
Good night.